What's up, everybody? Thanks for checking back the channel. I want to say I appreciate you guys who subscribe, like, and share. You guys are great. Hope you're having a great day. Here in Wisconsin, it's well, looks sunny, but it's not. It's actually rainy and cold out, and there we go. Kind of gloomy. So, what better day to work on a car than that? These are the Flowtech headers I bought for my '96 F250. They're a 1.5 primary to a 2.5 inch collector. Yes, I wanted to get the 3-inch collector, but they're like $60 more, and being laid off, can't afford it. So I figured these will do something for me versus the old exhaust manifolds. Power wise, I'm not looking for 800 horsepower, just a couple extra ponies, but it was mostly to fix my exhaust leak. But nice ports, not polished or anything. They're not fabulous welds, but better than the manifolds were. This I believe is the driver's side one, but I figure pretty decent though. I like them a lot. This is the old manifold on the passenger side, and she was leaking pretty good everywhere. This was broken to begin with. This stud was. One thing to note when you're doing this, if you're putting headers on your pickup, there's an EGR tube here that goes up to the EGR valve. There's a crossover tube that goes back here to the other side manifold. Chop this off. I cut my finger by trying to break this loose at the top. Just chop it off. Just cut the thing and call it a day. Here in Wisconsin, you know, that's never going to come off. That's what my top one looked like. Just chop them off. I'm deleting my EGR, so I won't need them anyway. But what I did have to do with these headers, I bought these off Summit Racing, and they did not list these for headers for my truck. They only had like 2 sets, and they were expensive. I put in 88 F250. They're the same engine, same everything, but these don't have the provision for the EGR, and that's what I wanted. I don't want the EGR, so if you get the ones for 96 as EGR provision on them, and they're way more expensive. These ones here I figured for, you know, 230 bucks I think I paid for them only, or something. They weren't expensive. Like, they're not, you know, great headers, but to fix exhaust leak, and you know, if I can, with my cold air intake on there and stuff, if I could see even 10 to 15 horsepower at the crank more, it'd be worth it to me, you know, for a couple $100 for a little bit more power, a little bit more torque. Mostly it's to fix the exhaust leak though. These things were leaking horribly. Half the bolts were missing on them. I got new mufflers, Smitty something mufflers I got. Let's see what these look like even. Never even opened the box up, so. Here's the unboxing of some mufflers that are still in the box. Man, they sure got this stuff in there tightly. There we go. Sorry for the camera ing, but Jesus. Okay. I'll just do that too, I guess. Okay. Here's what I bought. Smitty mufflers. I figure I had good reviews online. People said they sounded nice. They weren't too loud. That's what I'm going for, is I'll put these on the headers when the pipes out the sides. So that's what the plan is. Kind of mostly wanted to just get the exhaust quiet. That was number one thing to do. I think down the road I might try and go with a small cam in here or something. Maybe we'll see. Just want a little bit more power off the line. I'm not looking for you know, 600 horsepower. I figured just some intake exhaust stuff, maybe a small cam, and then the Edelbrock intakes and stuff, and call it with that. I think with the old stuff done, people were saying they were making like 290 horse or something like that, and like 400 torque or something. I don't know, but yeah, just want to show you guys that stuff. So we'll catch you guys later.